attorney for you, so that certainly is in motion as far as your right to an attorney goes. As far as how to exercise your right to a speedy trial, that needs to be put in writing and sent to the court. And then once you do, if you do that before the next hearing, we'll take that up. And that certainly may change things, but you've got to do that in writing, okay, sir? All right. Anything else, Mr. Vang?
No, that's it.
All right, then we're adjourned.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yep. Any update on? Oh. Uh-oh. Attorney Brady may want to talk with the victim and find out, that needs the interpreter, and find out how they'd like to proceed, because apparently Switz doesn't have one for us today.
I can just have a moment.
Yep. Well, we're waiting to see what happens next. Uh-oh. Attorney Larson, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just to kind of update you where we're at on this end. So we lined up an interpreter through Switz for one of the victims. Switz has now told us that that interpreter is what? Not available?
Yes.
He's coming or he's not?
They're working on
Okay, so the person that they had lined up, I guess no call, no showed to work today. And so they're trying to find us somebody else. Attorney LaBrie's talking to the victim to find out if we can otherwise proceed today. I take it your presence on Zoom means this is going to be a waiver?
It is.
Okay, then I will have someone get Attorney LaBrie and we'll see how that affects things. Attorney Venditti, are you taking care of that for me? Thank you.
Is there still a motion?
Motion.
Or was it the prior one of the motion? Is that still being?
Oh,
It may have.
okay. Attorney Larson? There you go, can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm being asked if the motion to dismiss count one is still going to be argued or if that's going to be withdrawn.
It's going to be withdrawn.
Okay, thank you. We'll keep you posted on how things develop on this end. You know how this is going to play out. They're going to come back in. They're going to say we can do the waiver, but they'll do it. Come back. Whoever they find to take the place of the law. Judges and let it. Have you been brought up to speed?
Joe had brought me up to speed. We have figured out a solution for today's purposes.
Then we can proceed.
We can proceed.
Okay. You're just telling me my guesses as soon as we're done, whoever they found to try and take the place of the person's property. Because that's just how it is. Okay, Attorney Larson, can you hear me? might not be able, I'll need to be able to hear you though. There we go. All right. All right, so I believe then we're set to go. Jennifer, you can hear everybody?
I can, Judge.
Great. We'll go on the record. In State of Wisconsin versus Katrina Baur, 24 CF 163. Appearances starting in the courtroom
State appears by Jacqueline LeBrie.
and on Zoom.
Katrina Baur appears by Zoom from the Manitowoc County Jail with her attorney, Ann Larson, also present by Zoom from the Manitowoc County Jail.
Matters on the calendar for preliminary hearing today. I was advised before coming on the record that Ms. Baur is going to be waiving her right to a preliminary hearing as well as withdrawing her previously filed motion to dismiss count 1. Is that correct, Attorney Larson?
It is, Your Honor. I will e-file the signed form.
All right, and were there any inducements for the waiver?
There were not.
Okay, Ms. Baur, do you understand that because you're charged with a felony, you have the right to have a preliminary hearing today?
Yes.
And at that hearing, the state would have to offer evidence sufficient to show a probable cause that a felony was committed and probable cause that you committed it? Do you understand that by waiving that right, you're relieving the state of having to make those proofs?
Yes.
Can you speak up, ma'am? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Has anyone threatened you in any way or promised you anything to get you to waive your right to a preliminary hearing?
No.
You're doing so freely, voluntarily, and intelligently?
Yes.
Attorney Larson, have you had enough time to discuss your client's right to a preliminary hearing with her?
I have.
Do you believe that her waiver today is freely, voluntarily, and intelligently made?
I do.
The court will so find, and based on my review of the amended complaint, find there is a sufficient factual basis to believe there's probable cause that a felony was committed and probable cause that she committed it. I will bind her over for further proceedings. Is it the state's intention to file an information with charges that mirror those in the amended complaint?
Judge, we're asking for an arraignment date, please.
All right. Let's see. Oh. Any chance the, hang on. Any chance the parties, is Tuesday too soon?
Yes, could we have a little more time, Judge?
Judge, I would just note that Ms. Baur is on a $15,000 cash bond.
Yep. The 25th,
I'm gone that week.
can somebody else come down for an arraignment? I mean, otherwise, I don't have a whole lot of holes in the calendar, and she's right in the sense that her client's sitting on cash bail, and we're talking about an arraignment.
Do you have anything on the 22nd that's open?
4 o'clock.
I can do that.
Attorney Larson, can you do 4 o'clock on March 22nd?
I can.
Okay. We'll set the arraignment then for 4 o'clock on March 22nd. Anything else for, and Ms. Baur, for the sake of the record, you're withdrawing your motion to dismiss count 1 that had previously been filed, correct?
Okay, yes.
All right. Did anyone threaten you in any way or promise you anything to get you to withdraw that motion?
No.
You're doing so freely, voluntarily, and intelligently?
Okay.
All right, the court will accept the withdrawal of the previously filed motion. Attorney Larson, for the sake of the file, do you mind sending over I guess an order withdrawing the motion for the court's signature?
I will.
Great. Anything else for the record from the state?
No, Judge, thank you.
Attorney Larson?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Then we're adjourned. You can disconnect, stay safe.